Last summer, I hopped on an Elizabeth line train from Shenfield to Ilford to visit Valentine's mansion and its beautiful gardens. Situated in Ilford, in the bustling borough of Redbridge, where I was born and brought up, these gardens offer a serene escape and a glimpse into history. Today, we're going to take an in-depth look at their charm and allure, so let's embark on this delightful journey together and explore the gardens on a leisurely walk around. Before entering the gardens, you'll see the dovecote and the kitchen garden. These were built in the 18th century during Robert Sermon's ownership. The dovecote would have housed domesticated doves and pigeons in large nest holes from top to bottom. The kitchen garden was originally an enclosed productive fruit and vegetable garden. In the 18th century, the Valentine's vine, planted in the kitchen garden by the head gardener in 1758, became famous when a cutting was taken by Lancelot Capability Brown and planted at Hampton Court. And we will see the vine, or the remnants of it, as we walk around the gardens shortly. If you're in need of refreshment before you walk around the gardens, you can visit the Gardener's Cottage Cafe, which sells a wide range of refreshments including tea, coffee, cakes and sandwiches. Valentine's Mansion is itself a historic gem dating back to the 17th century, and these gardens have been part of the estate for centuries too, evolving through time to become the stunning landscapes that we see today. Originally designed as a private garden for the mansion's various residents, they have since been transformed into a public haven, maintaining their historical essence whilst embracing modern landscaping techniques. In these walled gardens, you will find a rose garden, a kitchen garden, and plenty of history and nature. All of these beautiful natural gardens are a riot of colour during the blooming season, and they offer visitors a variety of both visual and olfactory delights. Walking through the neatly arranged beds, each with its own unique shade and fragrance, feels like stepping into a living painting. It's no wonder that this spot is a favourite for photographers and romantics alike. These walled gardens are a hidden gem in Essex that just exude tranquility. Enclosed by historic brick walls, this garden is a sanctuary for both plants and visitors. The microclimate within these walls allows for the cultivation of unique plant species that might not thrive elsewhere in the area. It's also the perfect spot for a reflective moment or for a quiet read. These gardens are a testament to the historical roots of Valentine's Mansion. Here, vegetables, flowers, fruits and herbs are grown using traditional methods. The gardens not only serve as an educational space, but they also connect visitors to the sustainable practices of the past, offering workshops and classes on how to cultivate your own produce and vegetables and flowers at home. And here we have the famous vine that was planted in Hampton Court. As we continue our walk around the gardens, we come across the Long Water, an elegant water feature that stretches across the landscape here at the gardens. The southern grottos date back to the 17th and 18th centuries. And in 2007, following many years of deterioration and neglect, they were restored. Originally designed as a canal, it is now a peaceful pond inhabited by ducks and other wildlife, contributing to the garden's natural biodiversity. And reflecting the sky and the surrounding foliage, it adds a touch of grandeur to the gardens. As we leave the Long Water, we're now going to take a trip into a garden that's full of peace and tranquility. In this garden, we can find swathes of beautiful lavender. This is one of my favourite plants because it has important health benefits, which include its ability to relieve stress, improve mood, promote restful sleep, lower skin irritation, prevent infections, reduce inflammation, and many other things. The antioxidant components of lavender can help to lower the levels of the stress hormone cortisol in your body. Lavender tea and lavender oils can help you sleep better, and adding lavender to your bath can relax the body and mind and soothe any inflammation. The gardens at Valentine's Mansion are not just about passive enjoyment. They are alive with events and activities throughout the year. From gardening workshops to seasonal festivals, there's always something happening to engage the community and foster a love for nature. The gardens at Valentine's Mansion are more than just a visual delight. They are a living piece of history, a community hub and a haven for nature lovers. Whether you're a local resident or a visitor from afar, a trip to these gardens is sure to leave you refreshed, inspired and calm. And if you're in the area, make sure that you visit the gardens and Valentine's Mansion in person for yourself, because you won't be disappointed. And now we're going to take a walk around the historic Valentine's Park and have a look at one of my favourite places from my childhood. Valentine's Park is a 130-acre park just south of Ganshill Station, and it's the largest green space in the London Borough of Redbridge. Valentine's Park also holds a Green Flag Award and was voted one of the 10 best parks in Britain in 2019. One of the main features of the park is this beautiful boating lake. Ilford Council gained most of the land to build the park in 1899. Following the death of Valentine's Mansion owner Sarah Ingleby in 1902, Ilford Council bought the remainder of the grounds and extended the park even further. By 1909, the Valentine's Park estate was one of the last of the Victorian and Edwardian schemes that entirely transformed Ilford from farmland to suburb within the space of 2 decades. And I am sure that some of the Belgian refugees who were housed in Valentine's Mansion during the First World War would have really enjoyed a Sunday stroll around Valentine's Boating Lake, where they could do plenty of bird watching or take a rowboat out. In the distance there you can see the clock tower and the boating hut. Valentine's Park really is one of East London's loveliest spots to visit, with its formal gardens, boating lakes, landscaped parkland and 26 tennis courts. Whether you're a local resident or a visitor from afar, a trip to Valentine's Park and Valentine's Mansion and Gardens is sure to leave you refreshed and inspired. Thank you for joining me on this exploration, and I hope you get the chance to experience the gardens and Valentine's Mansion in person. Until next time, take care and keep exploring.